Last time on Christine. Oh, hey, thanks for picking me up, man. Wow, you weren't kidding when you were telling me you bought this car a couple days ago. It's kind of a nice ride you got, Ricky.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch. Yeah, the salesman told me this car was to die for. I couldn't give it up.
Nice, man. Hopefully I can get some money here soon so I can give me a new ride like this.
Yeah, well, maybe if you get your fat ass life in order, maybe next time I could stop taking you around town.
Hey, geez, sorry, man. You didn't need to sound like a dick there. God, I've been having a hard time.
Yeah, well, maybe you need to start being more responsible and grow up and make better life choices.
Okay, I see what's going on here. I know, ever since you bought this car, you think you had to be cool and change your attitude. You think you're so cool with your leather jacket, your slicked back hair, and your cool shades. You know what? I think you should take this car back and get yourself a car that fits more of your personality. Almost like a clown car.
Well, you know what I should do is a brake check here to see if you got your seatbelt on, Mitch.
Ah!
Now who's cool, you ginger hobgoblin?
Armageddon is almost upon us. I got news for you. It's already here.
Hello, travelers. You're about to enter into a multiverse all about TV shows and movies. Welcome yourself into the Multiverse of Entertainment podcast. It's where our panelists talk about all the news stories, deep dive discussions on topics, and enjoy some nostalgic entertainment as well. Now, here are your hosts, Mitch Workman and Ricky Palmer. Wow, man, welcome back, everybody. Wow, that got a little sick and twisted there. Hopefully you calmed your attitude down a bit there, Ricky. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know what got over me. I mean, I've never been possessed by a car before, but I guess we all have our moments in life, Mitch.
Yeah, well, you can't never trust those cars out there. Especially if they say it's a smart car, it doesn't really make you smart. Kind of like how you drink the smart water, it doesn't make you smart.
Oh, I've never heard that one
Hey!
before. That's a good one.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to another lovely episode of Into the Multiverse of Entertainment podcast. Me and Ricky are back for another fun episode. I think we had a good time lately, and we're back. We're excited to come in on the Happy Toys truck, if you notice.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know what's cool about that truck is, to me, it looks like the Hobgoblin from those Spider-Man movies.
Oh, yeah, it does have like that Green Goblin look.
Yep.
I'll get you, Spider-Man! Of course, it's if you don't know the truck we're talking about, it's the Happy Toys truck from the movie Maximum Overdrive, based off a story of Stephen King, who he decided to direct this movie to, which, Stephen, stick to your day job, okay?
Yeah, it was okay, but...
Yeah, and what was it? Soundtracked by AC/DC? Like, you couldn't find anybody else to do your music? It's like, we're just gonna get a band to come and do it.
Well, it was the 80s, Mitch. You gotta,
It was the 80s, Mitch. Well, I mean, it's all right. I mean, the fun part is watching a bulldozer, trample over children. That's the best part. Come on. Who always wanted to see that happen?
Yeah.
Or, the vending machine hitting the coach right in the balls.
Oh, I remember that. It's been so long.
And then getting killed by Dr. Pepper.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Death. Oh, God. No, it's, if you want to watch it, people, yeah, good luck. It's, and Christine, yeah, like I said,
Surprisingly, folks,
I mean,
me and Mitch have both seen that movie together.
Yeah, both of them. They're fun. I mean, they're okay. It's fun to make fun of. They're funny to make fun of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the best part about, what was it? Not Christine, but Maximum Overdrive is you got Emilio Estevez. So, I mean, Emilio!
Yeah.
So if you're a big Emilio Estevez fan, check that out.
The rest of the cast, I don't remember.
Lisa Simpson's in it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, remember? She was in it.
Okay.
She was the woman that was always complaining.
Oh, yep.
Well, and like the funny thing about spoiler for those who have not seen, we're just gonna spoil Maximum Overdrive. But the way it ended on a textile, and the aliens were outbeaten that day, or something. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Like you could just come up with a better ending. You just had to bring a textile ending into the movie.
Wow.
Thanks, Steven. Jeez.
You're welcome. Oh no, that's Stephen Hawking.
No, the other thing too is remember the ATM was telling him, honey, because Stephen King made a cameo in this as the guy at the ATM machine, and the ATM machine was like, "You're an asshole." It's like, honey, this thing's telling me I'm an asshole. And I was like, well, that's what most people are really telling you, Stephen.
Oh yeah.
One thing, okay, I will admit with Stephen King, he's one of those guys, like, he can create a good story, like the build up and everything. Just like every man in their marriage, they just do not satisfy with the climax. So,
wah, wah.
I know, but that's Stephen King. We're used to that. We're used to the whole great build up. All right, and the climax, and that's it. Wow, that's kind of weak. There, Stephen.
Yeah, a few of his movies are like that.
No, check him out if you want to. Go check out Christine and Maximum Overdrive, and then let us know at Into the Multiverse, the Entertainment Podcast Facebook page, or even email us at intothemo@gmail.com. We'd love to hear what you guys think of those movies. Do you guys like those movies, or you think they're kind of dumb too? We'd love to hear, we'd love to hear your response. But we're back, man. I'll tell you, it's good to be back. We're in the middle of Halloween season, so everybody's getting all their spooky time going.
Boo.
All the decorations, all the boo. I know. You're the one that you don't like. You're not a big Halloween fan,
I am
right?
not, no, and I know people are gonna write in and say that I'm a bad person, but I don't do haunted houses. I don't do scary movies. I don't mind a corn maze as long as it's not haunted, and that's about it. And I'll carve a pumpkin, but I'm not I'm more of a Christmas guy.
Okay, I see what you mean. You're more for the Christmas holiday, which ain't no bad.
Yeah.
But some of us like a good scare, Ricky. So keep that turkey and the fat man out of this month until after, okay?
Shoot, man, they skip the turkey. Like I've noticed, and I work in the retail business, and I've noticed that like they skip right over Thanksgiving. If you go to Walmart, they already have all their Christmas out.
I know it's already Christmas watch and then by the time maybe like the last week of Christmas, then they'll have like all the Valentine's Day stuff. It's like I just bought something for my missus, and it's like let's give them 6 weeks. They gotta buy them something else. Can you just give us like another 2 more weeks? Like come back in like March, okay? When we can actually have some feelings in our feet.
I know they moved Valentine's to March.
Yeah, a little spring fling, hey? Huh? No? Okay.
9 months later.
No, Jesus, God, no. Merry Christmas, here's a baby.
Oh, wait.
This in my vagina.
Wow.
Oh, come, all ye faithful.
Hey, that's a sad Brady Bunch episode.
Under the bright I have not. What's the sad Brady Bunch episode? You gotta explain. I've never seen. This one.
Okay. So, as a kid growing up in San Diego, the Brady Bunch were always on. Granted, it was like the 80s, so they were always on, right? Well, there's a Christmas episode where, oh God, I forget her name. Who plays Carol? Florence Henderson loses her voice, right? And she's supposed to sing the Christmas song, "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." So little Cindy, the youngest of the kids, goes to Santa and asks for her to get her voice back on Christmas Day. And, because it's, sitcom, she does and sings
It's a song. Christmas Day miracle.
Well, it gets better, Mitch, because they double down on it. And in the 1988 Brady Bunch Christmas, all the kids come home and all that stuff, and spoiler, Mike's building collapses, and so she has to sing that song to get him out, because the building collapses on him. He's trying to rescue the other guys. So
yeah,
Mike
wasn't like an earthquake in that one in that special?
yeah, an earthquake, yeah. And so she has to sing the same song, "Oh Come Ye Faithful," and all the adult kids and their grandkids are singing. And Mike, I like that movie, and I know once again I'm going to get some emails. It's stupid. Yes, it is. I will admit it's a stupid, cheesy movie. But growing up as a kid, I watched the Hollywood Christmas Parade on KTLA, and then the Brady Bunch movie. So I it's one of those like guilty pleasures, I guess is what they call it, right? Where it's
don't ruin his childhood, people.
Yeah. Is it cheesy? Yes, but is it the real Cindy? No, it's a stand-in Cindy.
Huh. Well, the other thing too is like it's the Brady Bunch. Go watch all the other Brady Bunch episodes.
Yeah,
they're cheesy. Even the movie in '94 that was kind of making fun of the Brady Bunch was still funny and knew what it was making fun of.
I think I like the sequel better because like her real husband comes back, and what's her name? The two adult kids or oldest kids, Greg and Marcia, almost have sex.
Oh yeah, because there was always the rumor of like those two actors in the past, like I think it was rumors or it was true that they actually had sexual relations.
Well,
like,
Greg
behind the scenes.
Yes, he did sleep with Marcia and almost Mrs. Brady. Almost. They dated and nothing happened, but so he dated Florence Henderson and the original Marcia. So then the movie kind of makes fun of it because they end up in the basement together as separate rooms. If you've not seen those, they're cheesy, but they're good.
Well, it's a great cast too, because I think you have like Gary Cole as the dad. You got Shelley Long. Trying to remember, you've got what's her name?
Christine Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah. She's Marcia. Anna Faris, I think, is not Cindy, but
Jan.
Yeah.
The middle child.
Yeah. So it's got a fun cast, and it's like in a way it's kind of paying homage to the Brady Bunch, but also making fun of the Brady Bunch. So
yeah, the first one pays more homage, and then the second one's more of I call them a cash grab. It's like, oh, the first one did okay, so let's make a sequel.
Yeah, and that's how they were just doing it, and they kind of followed more of like with the story of them in Hawaii with the whole
the crazy
tiki
idol,
the tiki idol.
And
and then it was who was it? It was oh my god, it was
someone famous was Tim dad. Yep.
Tim Matheson was Carol's
old wife,
ex-husband. Yeah, from National Lampoon's Animal House. Tim Matheson, I totally remember. Yeah, I gotta look this up. I haven't seen those in a while. I feel like I need to watch them again just for fun.
Yeah, and what's funny too is I don't know the actress that played Alice, but like she was kind of a smartass in both those. Now, as a kid, I didn't know she was being a smartass, but like there's a scene where she's like sneaking Sam the Butcher into their house. I was like,
oh yeah,
you wouldn't do that, and they didn't do that in the original series, but it's the 90s, so Alice is like sneaking. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I think it's also, you gotta look for like all of like the cameos in both movies. They have like a lot of cameos from like celebrities. Yes. So, no, check those out, man. We really rid off the rails there, and that's Off the Rails moment brought to you by Starry. Remember, we used to be. Hey, it's different. It's different, but still tastes the same, buddy. All right, let's get this show going. I think we have. Well, no. Why not? Stop it. What am I saying? Let's get the show going. Ricky, what the hell have you been watching lately? Anything good? I know since the writer strikes and the Well, we'll talk about the writer strike later, and the actors are still on strike. But have you seen anything good lately that's at least still on?
Yeah. Movie wise, I'm gonna give a quick a small review. A movie called Dumb Money. Now it's based on the current events, and the cast, speaking of good cast, Shayna Woodley, Paul Dano, um, oh God, what's his name? God, Seth Rogen is in it, and I think Vincent D'Onofrio is, but you can't. You have to recognize him to know that that's him. So the short version of like a short review I'm going to do it's about the GameStop scandal a couple years ago, where GameStop. So the Paul Dano character Keith Gill says, "Hey, I got this stock. That's a good idea, and you should invest," because he worked for like Goldman Sachs or one of those big names. He worked for a big name.
He was big on inside trading.
Correct, yeah. And so us regular people, they showed like a handful of people, but I know it's more. They showed like a handful of like just regular people. America Ferrera, Pete Davidson, and Anthony Ramos. They all invested in GameStop. Well, the stock kept going up and up and up. And they were like kind of beating the system. I don't want to spoil the movie too much because I think you should see it, Mitch and everybody out there. I'm at like a 3.5 out of a 4. I know it's a current event, so it's still somewhat relative. And Sebastian Stan's in it, and he plays him and the guy that was his buddy. They invented Robinhood. Now, I don't know much about that. It's an investing thing. But he was kind of slimy like he was in I, Tonya in this one. So it was a good movie. I highly suggest it if you haven't seen it.
I definitely want to see it because it's Craig Gillespie, who, we've praised this guy over and over again on this show.
Yeah.
If you've seen I, Tonya, Cruella, Tommy and Pam and Tommy, great director. It's great to see like he can make like sufferable people somewhat decent in a way. Another movie I want you to check out, if it's streaming on anything, next time I see it streaming on anything, I want you to watch it. It's a horror movie. I know you don't like horror movies, Ricky, but it's a goddamn good horror movie he did. It's Fright Night with Colin Farrell, Toni Collette, and David Tennant. Oh my god, it's a remake of the 1985 movie, but it's so goddamn good.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, trust me. Next time that's streaming on something, I'm going to tell you to watch it because it is so good. Oh, and it's got what's his name? Oh god, he played Chekhov in the remakes, but he passed away.
Name.
Anton, was it Anton Yelkin? I think.
Yes. That sounds about right. Yeah, I know who he is.
He's in this too. He's great. I'm going to challenge you to that once it's streaming. I'm challenging. It's on my number 1 list to challenge you when it's available. So.
And then,
so good.
TV wise, Survivor, Lego Masters, Lower Decks is back. The finale of Ahsoka, I know you'll probably rave about it more than me. That was really good. And then the last thing is a TV show that hasn't been on in 10 years, Mitch. Because of the writer's strike, it probably came back. No, it's not The Apprentice. I know a lot of people were probably crapping their pants there for a second. Kitchen Nightmares. Another Gordon Ramsay. It makes you not want to go out to eat. I'll tell you that. And I know that, like, I'm sure the Food Network has their version of this. I think it's Restaurant Impossible.
Kitchen Impossible.
Yeah, Kitchen Impossible. But I like both versions. But it's just funny when you go to, and it shocks you when you watch these episodes. But other than that, that's about it for my TV, and hopefully soon, we'll get into that here in a little bit. Some newer sitcoms are back.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. But in the meantime, Ahsoka. Oh my god, I loved it. I love the finale. I know some people are kind of questioning it. Some people, like I said, if you haven't seen Rebels or Clone Wars, go watch those and then come back and watch Ahsoka. It will make much more sense. It is so good. I loved how it ended, and come on, Disney, where's that announcement of Ahsoka season 2? God damn it, tell us, damn it. I think the only thing that makes me so sad about this series is, Ray Stevenson's in this, and he plays Balin, and his character. I don't know what you thought about his character, but I loved his character. I wanted to know more about his character, his backstory.
Was that the one with the scruffy beard?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing, I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not into Clone Wars and Rebels as much as you and Dan and Sierra and the other people, but I enjoyed the content I watched.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it does leave it hanging to where it's like, hey, we need a season 2. Where's that season 2 coming? Where's that season 2 coming? So, but no, really good. I love the cast. I think the cast was great. The fights were great. I think I'm excited when they announce season 2 because it's so good. Been watching Celebrity Jeopardy's back. Celebrity Jeopardy. Woohoo!
Now, it's not Mayim Bialik, right?
No, Ken Jennings, because Mayim Bialik is still on strike. Just,
yeah.
And I don't blame her. I understand on her point of view. So, but no, Ken Jennings is hosting it, and they've got a few good celebrities. They've had Christopher Maloney from Law and Order SVU. They've had Brian Bachman from The Office. Sherry Shepherd from The View. They've had a good few celebrities so far on it, and it's been fun to watch. So, yeah, just watching that. Watching a show I think we'll probably talk about next episode, maybe. Or no, we'll probably talk about it a little bit later on this episode, actually. Sorry, now that I think of it. We're going to talk about... I've been watching Our Flag Means Death. It's Rhys Darby and Taika Waititi playing pirates and the gentleman pirate, Steve Bonnet, and Blackbeard, respectively. It's really funny. I would say check it out. See if you might like it. It's on Max. They've got the first season on there. They've just started season 2. But it's funny. To me, it's like the scenes where Rhys Darby and Taika Waititi's on screen. It makes me wonder how much of this stuff was improvised. Because it's like you could just... Because they've been great friends for so long. So it's like, they have that chemistry where they can just play off of each other and just go with it, Yeah. Like, you just give them an idea and they just go with it. And it's like, all right, just film it.
See, those are the type of the movies. Don't get me wrong. I like scripts. I like when, but that's one thing I miss about like Robin Williams would improvise a lot in his, or, David Spade and Chris Farley together. They're, or anybody with John Candy. Like, it just, a lot of those guys in back in the 80s.
I would say like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor too.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. If you've never seen Hear No Evil, See No Evil, that's a good one.
Oh, God. I know. That's a good one too. Stir Crazy's probably their best, so check that out with those two. Let's see what else we've been watching. I know you're not a big fan of it. I've been watching Ghost Adventures. They're back, and our friend or person we know, Chris Harmon, him and his WASP investigation group is going to be on the episode that's coming out this Wednesday when this episode releases on Discovery and Max. Of them with Ghost Adventures up at Antelope Island.
All right. I've heard good things about it. So
yeah, I'm kind of excited to check out that episode, see how it went. God, what else have I been watching? Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's about it because not a whole lot of new stuff coming out lately. There's some movies I need to catch up on, but I did watch your Clockwork Challenge, which we'll get down probably the next episode we'll talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it. Yeah, still some good stuff out there to go check out. Still some good movies. Especially this past weekend was probably crazy with all the Taylor Swift stuff. Good.
I'm glad you mentioned it, not me, because I wasn't going to. But
oh my God, I've seen videos of it's okay. This is the crazy part with this movie. Okay, it's a movie that was from her era's tour, so it's just filming one of her concerts, right?
Yeah.
And there's people in the movie theaters that are down on the bottom pit area, jumping up and down, dancing and singing to it. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, see, I am not a fan of hers. I didn't mind her when she first started, but I kind of grew out of it. Whatever. It's Taylor Swift. She's not for me. I'm not her demographic. I'll say that right now. But I'm sure it's crazy. Some people have said that it's similar to Barbie that came out over the summer. That it's that kind of crazy. I don't think it's going to make that much money, but we'll see.
Well, I know, like, what was it? I think Cinemark said that they sold out all their tickets. Yeah, like about a month ago when they went on sales.
Now, is this standard, like, hour and a half movie? Because my sister said it's like 3 hours.
Oh, my God. If it's 3 hours, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just an hour and a half,
So, yeah, it's about 2.5 hours.
Jesus! Sorry. Wow.
Well, you know what I think about this movie, though? I think it's more just like to people who couldn't go to her concert, or like if it didn't come to a town near them, or they didn't have the money for the concert. Like, This is probably the cheapest way you can go see a Taylor Swift concert right now.
Yeah. Or you could go.
Or if you're a season ticket holders of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, you stole my line.
Or whenever they're on prime time, so Yeah. Just go. Oh my God.
I just want to see the fight between her and Brittany. That's all I care about. If her and Brittany Mahomes...
with Patrick Mahomes' wife?
Yeah. If her and Brittany Mahomes get in it, I'll watch it. Go ahead.
I guess this past game when they were playing Denver, they were sitting next to each other, so it's like, oh boy.
Oh God.
Let's see how this conversation's gonna go. Oh man. I think we should
probably give her tips on how to move on to the next boyfriend, like Taylor does.
I think she's an inside person for either the Bengals, the Dolphins, or another team. And then what's going to happen is, right, when it's the playoff game that the Chiefs are in, they break up, and Travis Kelce's mind is all fucked up, and they lose.
Well, what's funny is you should say that, but a couple of times that Rodgers has been with women, Aaron Rodgers has had girlfriends. He's had shitty seasons because my dad's a Packers fan, so he's like when he was with Danica Patrick and Olivia Munn, the years that he was dating them were not good seasons.
Okay, I see. I know we're really going off for it, so we haven't even started the episode yet.
Well, I mean, we started it's been half an hour? No.
No, I'm waiting for because I think the next primetime game or special game is them and Dolphins in Germany.
Oh,
so yeah, the Taylor Swift is here. Das ist good. Yeah.
She ain't going to that. She is not going to that game.
Hey, come on, Taylor Swift. Das
Boot.
Jump.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
I could just see her in lederhosen and stuff like that. Have you ever seen a slot machine called Heidi? It's a German slot machine. It's an older one, but it's
someone in lederhosen.
Yeah, it's a girl in lederhosen. It's a beer game. It's called Beer Haas or Haas or whatever it's called, and it's got a woman named Heidi, and she's in lederhosen and stuff like that. They're pretty popular.
Ooh, da shake it off, yeah.
Hey, we're getting that Taylor Swift bump with this. We'll have we'll get some new listeners, Mitch.
The Swifties are here. Welcome, Swifties. We love you. Join us. We love Taylor Swift. We're not making fun of her. We love her. We think she's awesome. Just remember, people are saying she needs the NFL. No, the NFL needs Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I mean, ratings have gone up.
Swift's doing just fine.
Yeah, did you see her expensive tour this past summer?
Yeah, did you go to the Eras tour? What'd you think? Let us know. We'd love to hear. Yeah, we'd love to see her. Das Boots! Yeah, Taylor is in Germany. Yeah. Oh, das ist gut. Das ist good. Das ist good.
I don't know. I don't think she could top Hasselhoff there, though. I heard they really love the Hoff there.
Oh, God, that's got to be the halftime show for that game then. Das David Hasselhoff! Yeah. God damn it, I'm pissing off the German fans. That's what I'm doing right now. We're getting the Swifties, but we're pissing off the German people.
Didn't he dance on the Berlin Wall when we were kids?
Yeah. Well, he sang, and he had like this like light sparkling jacket that was like blinking, you know, like. And it's just
I know. If we were on if we could put that clip on YouTube, Mitch, that'd be funny as hell.
Das David Hasselhoff. God, Nitraider. You ever seen it? I'm sorry. I'm not really good at accents, people. I know people are gonna be like, that's not German, you asshole.
Oh God.
I know, I've got the German.
Where is Kit? Where is Kit?
Teaching goddamn kids at high school.
God.
Mr. Feeney.
Hey.
Wow. You know, we haven't really started this episode yet. You know, we're like, what, maybe 20 minutes into this and we're off the rails.
Have you at least hit the record button?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, God.
Damn it, let's get this show going. Here we go. From Netflix to Disney Plus and more, here are some TV shows and movies to look out for. It's time for Running Down a Stream. Yeah, it's the month of October. We want to tell you what's streaming right now on all your streaming platforms. Hopefully, there's something good out there you like. Me and Ricky, we picked a few out of the bunch that we want to talk about that we think you should go check out and watch this month while they're on their streaming platforms. Right, Ricky?
Yeah. They
all right.
A few of these look really good, Mitch.
I know we got a good lineup. So let's start this off. Let's start off with the big one, I think. Loki season 2. Asgard's God of Mischief, Loki, returns for a second season of the Marvel TV series of the same name. Loki's on the mission to fix the damage done by Sylvie's choice of killing He Who Remains. Tom Hiddleston, Owen Wilson, and Academy Award winner Ke Huy Quan star in this time jump multiverse traveling series. You can actually catch this on Disney Plus right now with new episodes dropping every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
All right. Still haven't seen it. As we record this, I still have not seen an episode, so I'm hoping to get caught up. I think I'm a couple behind, but I'm excited. I wanted to see it. All right. Our next one is one that you just mentioned, Mitch. Our Flag Means Death. Rhys Darby's and Taika Waititi return for the second season as gentlemen pirates and Blackbeard in this comedy. With Blackbeard hurt, Stead Bonnet is on the hunt to find him and make amends for how things ended between them. Check out new episodes Thursdays on Max.
Oh, definitely gotta check it out, man. I love just the chemistry between those two are so fun. Doom Patrol. All right, folks. The unlikely heroes of the team who are all received their powers through tragic circumstances and are generally shunned by society return for their final season. Diane Guerrero, Matt Bomer, and Academy Award winner Brendan Fraser star in the DC weird but exciting series based on the comic of the same name. The final season is out now with new episodes Thursdays on Max. Check that out.
Well, speaking of the 90s, Frasier is back. Kelsey Grammer returns to his iconic role as therapist Dr. Frasier Crane in the revival of Frasier. Shortly after the death of his father, Martin, Dr. Frasier Crane has returned to Boston, attempting to have a better relationship with his son, Frederick, now a Boston firefighter. Frasier takes a professorship at Harvard University and moves into Freddie's apartment building. You can check out new episodes every Thursday on Paramount Plus.
I'm kind of excited to check it out. I did like Frasier back in the day. There were some fun episodes. So, All right, Disney brings R.L. Stein's beloved horror novels to the small screen. As a group of 5 high schoolers unleash supernatural forces upon their town, now they must work together to save it. Featuring Justin Long, Rachel Harris, and Rob Huebel, you can check out new episodes every Friday on Disney Plus and Hulu. So either one, if you have Disney Plus or Hulu, you can check this out. Starting now, they've got 5 episodes out now, and a new one every Friday. So check it out.
All right, The Burial. An Academy Award winners Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones star in this courtroom drama inspired by true events. A lawyer helps a funeral homeowner save his family business from a corrupt behemoth, exposing a complex web of race, power, and injustice. You can watch this film on Prime Video starting now.
Yeah, check it out. Looks really good. Big Mouth, the critically acclaimed animated adult comedy series, returns for its 7th season. The series follows a group of middle school teenagers, including best friends Nick and Andrew, as they navigate their ways through puberty with the struggles of changes and sexual urges. Check out new episodes on Netflix, dropping on October 20th.
Oh, okay. Old Dads. Comedian Bill Burr stars, writes, and directs in this comedy about 3 best friends who have become fathers later in life and find themselves battling preschool principals, millennial CEOs, and anything created after 1987. Bobby Carnival and Buki Woodbine co-star in this film, dropping on Netflix October 20th.
Yeah, check the trailer out for this. It looks funny. American Horror Stories. Ryan Murphy brings us another round of his acclaimed horror series, an anthology series of standalone episodes delving into horror myths, legends, and lore. Just in time for the spooky season of Halloween. All 4 episodes of this series drops on Hulu on October 26th, so get ready for some spooky stuff, people. Woohoo!
All right, and last we have Pain Hustlers. Liz dreams of a better life for her and her daughter. She gets a job at a bankrupt pharmacy. Liz guts catapults the company and her into the high life, putting her in the middle of a criminal conspiracy. This crime drama stars Emily Blunt, Chris Evans, Kathleen O'Hare, and Andy Garcia. You can watch this film on Netflix starting October 27th.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. I'm kind of excited to check this out. Almost feels like it's kind of based on a true story, but they didn't really say. So,
okay.
But yeah, that's your running down a stream for this episode. What are some ones that we didn't talk about that you think we should have? We'd love to hear you. Into the Multiverse of Entertainment Podcast on Facebook or into the mo@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Thoughts and comments, man. Thoughts and comments. We hide in the dumpsters behind the restaurants of Hollywood to get the news stories for you.
Hey, leftover chicken Alfredo!
It's entertainment news. Look at this. We're back with the news, man. Ooh, good entertainment news we got going on. I think we got some good news. And, and some other somewhat good news, but, nothing bad. Well, okay, one thing's bad, but some of the stuff seems pretty good. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we, Ricky?
Yes. What elephant? Dumbo?
You son of a bitch.
I said Dumbo. I didn't say you. I said Dumbo. I did not say you. I said Dumbo.
The writer's strike is over. Yay!
Yay!
WGA and the Hollywood studios agreed to a new contract negotiation that will take place for the next 3 years, with writers starting back right away. Like all the talk shows and late night shows started to have their new shows drop like a week after the approval by the union. So that's good news. Good news to see the writers back. What do you think, Ricky? What's your thoughts?
I'm excited. I know that we're not going to get a lot of content right away, but it's nice to see them back. I'm glad that both sides could be adults. I personally thought it lasted a lot longer than it should have been, but I'm an old softie, so I would have gave in a little bit sooner, depending on what side I was on. But hopefully it worked out. Hopefully they got the kinks or whatever the writers were, upset over. It got worked out, and hopefully that means that we'll start getting some good content soon.
Yeah. I think right now with the TV series, we're still waiting to hear back because, you still have the actors that are on strike. So kind of the bad news about this is that most recent news is they were in negotiations with the Hollywood studios, the SAG group, and apparently in the negotiations, Hollywood studios backed away from the negotiations. So yeah, it's still kind of on the fence right now, but no words yet on when they're going to be meeting up again. But I don't know, because we're getting close to the holiday season, and if you don't get these actors, especially for TV series, your TV shows are going to get pushed back further and further. So we might not see anything probably till maybe March or April.
Yeah,
where,
that's kind of
okay, you might have a short season. It is sad, but what's interesting, what I've noticed, it's great to see with all the late night shows like Fallon, Kimmel, Colbert, and then Last Week Tonight and all that. They're all back, and they can at least bring on some guests. Like they can bring on some celebrities, but they can't promote anything unless they were promoting something. Like for example, I know on Colbert he had he had Matthew McConaughey because McConaughey's got a book, like a kid's book out now, which I don't know what to say to that, but okay.
Yeah.
He's out there promoting. Same with Schwarzenegger. He's got a memoir out. He's promoting. So it's stuff like that, like books they can go out to promote, but they can't go out there and promote any TV shows or movies that they're working on. So
what about past content? What about past content? So like old movies.
In a way, yeah, like movies like in the past 5 months. Yeah, still kind of a way they can't go out there and promote that, even if it's like coming out on DVD or you can get it on digital now.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still can bring on like music guests and other celebrities, or other celebrities if you do like sports or science or politics. Yeah, you gotta start some. It's small steps, but it's great to see that, if you love your late night shows for a good variety laugh, they're back. I know Daily Show is gonna be coming back in a week or two, so they're you're getting all your
SNL's back.
Talk show. SNL's back. They actually were back this weekend. Pete Davidson hosted this weekend. So you're getting some new material back. Now, as of TV series, you're gonna kind of be waiting for a while because they're still kind of up in the air with the writer strike. But hopefully they get something resolved here soon. But no, it's good to see that one problem is solved. And then the other one is still kind of in limbo, but hopefully we get something resolved here soon because we're getting close to award season. If we don't get anything done before award season, we're not going to have people at the Oscars or people at the Golden Globes because they're going to be pushing it back. I mean, they pushed back the Emmys to January. And then if they still can't get the actors to show up for the Emmys, they still can't,
Damn.
I mean, they have the writers for the award shows, but who's going to come up and accept the award?
And not only that, what are they going to base it off of? Because there hasn't been much out, so Well,
I mean, if you look some stuff got pushed back, you look at Dune.
Yeah.
That got pushed back. A couple of other ones got pushed back next year, but I mean, we still have Barbie, Oppenheimer. I mean, we're still gonna get. You got Dumb Money, which I've heard stuff can be nominated for that. You still got some other good movies coming out later this year. You've got the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, the one with Martin Scorsese, which I've been hearing great stuff about.
Hold on, do you want a spoiler, Mitch? I will not be seeing that movie. Not because it's bad. It looks really good. I just can't sit there for 4 hours. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, bring a bottle.
I can't. I looked at the runtime, and it's, if you count previews, it's probably close to 4 hours. I was like, well, then, damn.
Well, then the other thing too is I would say the same for Napoleon too. That's gonna be a long movie too.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Damn. Because I want to see that too. I want to see both of them, but God.
Yeah, because Killers on the Flower Moon looks great. But I mean, in a way, what you could probably do like break it up like in 2 parts. Yeah, because it's like, God, at least 3.5, almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the runtime's like 3.5.
Ridley Scott said with Napoleon, he's got a director's cut that's almost 4 hours.
Jesus.
So basically, Ricky, if you want to kill a day of work,
Nope.
That's probably the best way to kill a day of work. But no, I think it's kind of happy to see we got some good stuff and we're still got some bad stuff out of it, but hopefully we get something resolved here soon. So
yeah.
What you got for a news story that we can talk about, Ricky? You got something exciting we can talk about?
Yeah. So I myself have never watched Seinfeld. I've seen episodes, but just never my taste. Just never got into it. But if you did like Seinfeld, there is a reunion on the way. It has to do with the way the show ended. I have not seen the ending, but I heard it was a little blah. It wasn't that good. So it looks like Seinfeld and Larry David are going to get together on his show, and it has something to do with them doing a reunion. And he said, "Stay tuned," is what Jerry Seinfeld said. So there's something in the works, I guess. And for you fans out there of Seinfeld, I hope it does happen, because if it was a crappy ending, then I would like for them to get redemption.
No, I think I like Seinfeld. Seinfeld, I wasn't a big fan when I was a kid. But the older I grew up, the more I related to it. It's like, okay. It's got some great fun moments you've seen on TV or YouTube.
Yeah.
I still think my favorite one is when the whole reserve thing, where he's trying to go get his car that he reserved at a car rental. It's like, we don't have your car, but I reserved it. Yes, but I don't think you understand the reservation. Because anybody can reserve a car.
Oh, God.
But that means once you have it, you keep it. You don't give it away, but you gave it away.
Oh, yeah. I've never had that bad luck. I've always had cars when I go places, but...
Well, and they did something like this on the Larry David show on Curb Your Enthusiasm a while ago, where they kind of had him like... It was like a reunion, but it wasn't like... like them as their Seinfeld characters. It was actually them in real life, like Jerry and
okay.
But no, they were talking about this rumor, and I read about this, and it's like, okay, I'll be excited to see, like, even if it's just like a one-off thing, it'd be kind of fun just to see it. Because I love Seinfeld. Jason Alexander's great. Julia Louis-Dreyfus still looks, goddamn, she got better looking with age. She looks more better now than she did back then.
Really?
So
wow. Yeah, because I've seen her in oh God, what is it that I saw her in that's Marvel?
The Black Panther.
Yes, yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
But no, I love her. I think she's hilarious. She's beautiful, funny. I'd love to see like them do kind of like a cool little reunion and still even bring like Wayne Knight as Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Oh man, but no, I think that's kind of fun to see. I hope we get to see it. It's series that was it? God, almost 30 years since it premiered. It was like 88, 89 it premiered. So
no, I thought it was like 90, 91.
No, it was 1989.
Wow. Okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, folks.
Schooled.
It lasted a good 10 years, though, right?
Yeah, it's 10 years. It had 9 seasons, so which I think is the perfect amount of time. Like 9, I think that's a good way to end it. So, I've got one news, and this is the news story I like.
Okay.
Ricky, one of my favorite movies from the 90s as a kid that I still love to watch is The Rocketeer.
Oh yes, and I liked it the one time I've seen it.
Yeah, the classic 1991 based off the comic of the same name with Billy Campbell, Jennifer Connelly, Alan Arkin, Timothy Dalton, The late Paul Sorvino, God bless him. It was directed by Joe Johnston, Mr. Captain America and the First Avenger director. Woo! There are rumors. Not rumors. This is actually happening. This is happening, Ricky. They are rebooting The Rocketeer for Disney+.
Fuck yeah.
David Oyelowo, who people remember played Martin Luther King in Selma. I will remember him for his voice as Agent Callus from Star Wars Rebels. Him and his wife are set to produce, and David's going to star in it. And they're actually doing a little twist on it. It's still going to be a period piece in the 40s, where he is a former Tuskegee airman.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Who comes across the rocket. So I'm kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I am down. They tapped. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know me and my period pieces.
Oh, yeah, you love your period piece. But yeah, they're keeping it as a period piece. They're keeping it in the 1940s. So I'm excited. It's going to be written by Eugene Ash, who is a film director, and he's going to be writing the screenplay. He did a movie back in 2020 called Sylvie's Love, which starred Tessa Thompson and Brazier Page and Eva Longoria. So,
okay.
But no, he's tapped to write. No word if he's going to be directing, but I can see him maybe direct it. If it comes to that, go for it. Fuck yeah, do it, dude. Come on, Eugene, I believe in you. You've already hooked up this fan who loved the 91 movie and is excited to see it come back alive. I swear, this is one movie I tell people, go watch The Rocketeer. It's so good. It's so underrated. And like I tell people, if you love Captain America and the First Avenger, if you love that period piece, go watch Rocketeer.
See, and that's what
go
you
watch
told
Rocketeer.
Me. Because I didn't know what it was. I mean, I had inklings, but I never seen it. And then Disney Plus came around, and then you said to watch it for the same reasons, and I was like, okay, and
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
but no, it is so good. I loved it. And it's just like I said, people out there, if you love Captain America: The First Avenger and you love that period piece, go check out The Rocketeer on Disney Plus. It is so good. I promise you, it is good. If you don't like it, come and bitch at me, and I'll fight you. All right, I'll tell you why you're wrong and why I'm right. Because even when I'm right, you're wrong.
Wait a minute. That still
no
makes
sense
you right.
at all.
That makes no sense.
It still makes you right.
Yeah.
Well, even if I'm wrong, well, I'm still right.
You know all I know, but you may be right.
But yeah, that's gonna be coming to Disney Plus soon. No word yet on when. But yeah, David Oyelowo is gonna produce and star in it, so I'm excited to see him play the Rocketeer. I love that's like a former Tuskegee airman in the 1940s. So
wow,
I love it. I love it.
I do too.
Oh man. Any other news stories you got?
No, not off the top of my head. Okay. They're raising the price. Speaking of Disney Plus, they're raising the price of Disney Plus. And if we
so go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you had video, you could have seen my sarcastic thumbs up. But
well, okay, I will tell you why they're doing this. And this is the other thing that pisses me off too. First off, I want to say fuck you, Netflix. Because Netflix said once the actor strike is resolved, they're going to raise their prices too. Because instead of getting the money that you've made off this, this application, this thing with like Disney Plus, Max, Netflix, you guys are banking on these checks. So this is why the writers went on strike. This is why the actors went on strike, because you're not giving them the revenue. So now you're going to raise the price. You're going to give them the percentage they want, but then you're going to raise the price so that you still get the money you want. You're just going to be pissing off the actors to say, wow, 2%? Let's make that 4% raise. If you're going to jack up the price, let's raise up our offer too.
Wow.
And
I
think the actors should do that. They should go in there and say, all right, you're going to do that? All right, we're going to raise our negotiation too.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know, just kind of going off rail, but I'm just pissed off by this.
Yeah, and it's like, and I know that we had a Disney-centric episode last time, but they're raising the price again to go there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think it's what, $150 now, is the rumors I heard, which is, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'll go again at some point in my life, but $150, like a family of 4 can't go now. That's like almost $500 just to get in.
Yeah. Well, in the words of King George from Hamilton the musical, you'll be back.
Yeah. That's a good movie, by the way.
You belong to me.
That's a good movie if you haven't seen it, the Hamilton. But I'm sorry. I like Disney, and I know I'll go back, but it's just so hard for families. And that's the park. This is what gets me is, and I know Sierra might get a little mad at this comment. The park is not for adults. It's for kids, originally.
I think it's fun.
Well, no. It's fun, yes. It's great for us adults, but to me, I feel like it's for the kids. Like it's geared for kids. You know, Universal's more for adults. That one's more high-speed rides, things like that. But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in this economy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh well. It's just
Disney.
sad,
it's Disney.
Yeah. But no, that's what we got. You know. What are some news stories you guys are excited about? We'd love to hear. Check out Into the Multiverse of Entertainment podcast on Facebook and into the Mo at gmail.com. Check us out. We're on, stuff. So
yeah.
Uh-oh. We're coming to the end. See? This is a big ending. Wait! Where are you going?
Oh, nice fun episode we had there. Sorry, folks, we went off the rails for a little bit, talking about the Brady Bunch, and then we went into Taylor Swift, and then David Hasselhoff.
Then a little bit of a Disney rant at the end,
Yeah, I know.
But hey,
it's that's how much. But hey, we're glad the writers are back, though. That's the one thing we're happy though, is we're glad they're back. You know what? I totally forgot about the Brady Bunch, like Sam the Butcher.
Yeah.
It was David Garf, Tackleberry from Police Academies. That was Sam the Butcher.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. And they always had all the sexual innuendos in that movie. I totally forgot about that.
Well, and you know what's cool? Sorry to go back on a Brady Bunch rant, but in the first one, I think the next door neighbor's mom tried to seduce Greg. And same thing with sexual in the windows and stuff like that. And I think the daughter liked Greg, but the brother was like, Peter. Sorry. The next door neighbor daughter liked Peter, the middle brother. And her brother, he's like this biker, heavy metal guy. He's like, he's a wuss,
Oh man. No, we're gonna hop back in the Happy Toys truck, hopefully. I think it's kind of weird though, because when we hop back in, like, I know you tried to get behind the wheel and I tried to get behind the wheel and it kicked us out. So like we had to write bitch the whole time. Jeez.
Damn.
I know, man. It's like that truck's very sensitive. It's like, I'll drive myself. Like, okay, Jesus,
all right,
man. Geez. As long as you know where you're going.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna head out. We're gonna go and enjoy some more entertainment and come back for another episode. I think we're excited for another episode, aren't you, Ricky?
Always, yes. I enjoy doing this, folks. And if you have not, hopped on our train, please come aboard.
And also, we're sorry.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, hey, come along. And at the end of it, we're sorry too. to make that happen.
We're not for everybody, which I never thought I would say that in my life. But
yeah, Steve, we're not for everybody, Steve. All right, and you know who I'm talking to. You know who you are, Steve. I know who you are.
Urkel?
She's gonna be like, no. I know there's gonna be some guy named Steve listening. Like, is he talking to me? What the fuck did I do to this guy? I didn't know him. I don't even know you.
Waiting. I don't even know you. This guy. I don't even know you.
This is the biggest. You're the biggest piece of shit of them all. What the fuck did I do to you?
Oh man.
But no. Here we go again, off the fucking rails. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with us? We're supposed to be professional.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean,
someone told me to be professional. Like, okay.
Wait.
Put on a tie. Smile and wave. No.
Oh.
No.
It was Starry. It's Starry. They want us to be professional.
Oh, good. Yeah, you're finally listening to Steve at Starry.
Oh, God.
I don't know. Hey, no cease and desist orders yet, so that's good.
Yeah.
I will say, though, hey, we're happy to have you Swifties here. We love you, Swifties. Stay with us. Maybe you'll help our ratings, too,
Help me find a girlfriend, one or the other.
Oh, we'll just take you to a Taylor Swift concert.
He's single,
just go
folks.
to the concert. Hey, you just gotta look out, like, which ones, you gotta make sure they're older than 18. That's the scary part. It's like, hey, oh, no, sorry. Hey, oh, no, sorry. You look older from a distance. Oh, sorry.
From a distance.
No, what you need to do, what you need to do is find the moms, the moms that take
Oh, yeah.
that,
yeah.
Like, hey, you looking for a new daddy?
Oh!
Now the Swifties have left us. You sons of bitches. You had us. Now we're gone, you bastards.
They'll be back.
You'll be back. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go. I think we've had enough. We've had enough to ruin people's lives. Oh, let's hop back in the Happy Toys truck and get out of here, Ricky, okay?
All right.
All right, as always, everybody, safe travels.
And safe entertaining yourself, folks.
Hey you, thanks for sticking through and listening into the Multiverse of Entertainment podcast. If you are a fan of this podcast and like what you heard, be sure to subscribe to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcast from to be notified for new episodes. Please leave us feedback or suggestions for future episodes. And as always, safe travels and safe entertaining yourself.